Well, excitement is building up. Of course, the election is tomorrow. What is happening now is that election officials have begun distributing election materials ahead of that election. Today is a no-campaign day. Any candidate or any supporters of the candidate who are seen out in the campaigns risk jail and a fine of up to 500,000 Nigerian naira. So everybody is staying away from the campaigns.
What is the latest about the voter cards? There was a report that some of the cards might not be available for tomorrow's polls there.
Yes, because Atahiru Jega, the chairman of the Electoral Commission, was saying that out of the 68 million registered voters, by last week only 57 million of them had collected those cards. In some states, they are making today a public holiday to ensure that more people can come out to collect their cards. Take, for example, in Ogun State, they have said that today civil servants will not be going to work. Instead, those who have not collected their PVCs, their permanent voter cards, will be asked to come out and collect their cards. It would be an interesting election because for the first time, Nigeria will be employing technology to ensure that the election is more fraud-free. They're saying they're going to be using biometric kits, which will be able to detect if a person has double registered, if a person is planning to vote twice. So for the first time, they'll be trying to seal all loopholes that have been seen before to encourage cheating in the election.
There was a lot of concern about the security situation in Nigeria. Is there any concerns there?
Yes, that is still a concern, although Electoral Commission officials say that security has been heightened, especially in areas that were initially in the hands of the Boko Haram militants. Most of those towns will be voting, but there is 1 million people who are displaced, who are likely not to vote because either they do not have the cards or they could be out of the country. Remember, the borders, both sea and land, have been closed since Wednesday and will be closed until Saturday after the election. So they'll definitely not be voting on Saturday.
Talk to us about the front runners in this election.
There are 14 candidates in the election. For the first time, President, there are two main candidates because it's been called a two-horse race. It's between Goodluck Jonathan, the incumbent, and Muhammadu Buhari. Buhari is a former military dictator who is running on a platform of fighting corruption. Apparently, he's called Mr. Clean here. They say he's one of the people who, even if you look through his records, is known to be anti-corruption. On the other hand, Jonathan will be fighting a platform of transformation and continuation. He says he wants to continue with improving infrastructure, with bringing change in the education sector. But he has of course, people saying he's been unable to fight insecurity and corruption within his government.
And that is our reporter on the scene. Sarah, thank you so much for that feedback coming to us live from Lagos, Nigeria, ahead of this weekend's presidential elections.